Tonight, investigators still piecing together a fire that killed 2 people at an East St. Louis boarding house. It happened early Saturday morning on North 13th Street. 5 on your side's Robert Townsend tells us what he's learned about the victims.
1 minute, Wayne Wallace was sound asleep, but in a flash,
the fire department was beating on my window to get out. I thought it was my house.
Once outside, he saw the boarding house next door was on fire. Investigators say the flames swept through the building around 5 Saturday morning.
But yeah, it was scary. It was very scary. Yeah, it was a very big fire.
He says 3 men and 1 woman lived at the boarding home that quickly went up in flames.
When I jumped up on my bed and looked out, I can see the flames from the reflection from the house across the street.
Wallace says before firefighters arrived, a young guy in his 30s jumped out of a second-story window, and another man, possibly in his 60s, got out in the nick of time.
The guy jumping out the window, he just got out the hospital, and then the old man, they got out the side door. God praise him because he's on a cane.
But the news wasn't good for a third man and woman. Wallace tells me the woman was initially outside, but then he says she ran back inside this burning building to try to save her trapped friend, but sadly, both died.
She was a nice lady, help anybody. He was a cool guy. He was pretty nice. I met him a couple of times. He was a pretty nice. He was outgoing. He was a pretty good guy. Man, all my love go out to their families, man.
That from a neighbor who wishes this never happened.
Every time I come home, I'm traumatized because I got to look at that and know that people died next door to me. That's unfortunate.
In East St. Louis, Robert Townsend, 5 on your side.
Right now, investigators don't know what caused the fire or if the building had smoke alarms. The Red Cross will help the 2 survivors.